One of the hardest things you will go through as an entrepreneur is what I like to call, and what Alex Hormozi calls, no man's land. It is when you have the dreams and desires of people ahead of you, but you do not have the outcomes to actually associate with those kinds of people yet. This is something that is very difficult to go through, and it is absolutely inevitable that you will go through this, whether into entrepreneurship or just self-improvement in general. While there's no way to avoid or fast track this, one of the things that you can do to get through this as fast as possible and effectively is become the most interesting person that you can be. You need to be unapologetically, authentically who God made you to be. I did not get to this point until January of this year. I said, screw the world, fuck what anyone thinks about me. I'm just gonna do what I've always wanted to do. One of those things included starting social media. I've always had a desire since I was 15 years old watching gameplay commentary YouTube channels to create content. And I've had a pretty interesting 20s, and I've had some really terrible things happen to me and some really great things happen to me. And God put this desire to create content and share my story. Ever since I've done that, I have now helped dozens of people start and scale their own home services companies, and that's what I do here on social media, but that's not what I'm here to talk about today. I'm here to talk about how to level up your social circle, because it's so much easier to do better financially, physically, mentally, when you have the right people around you. And the best way to do that is just become as interesting as possible and do the things that are on your heart to do. Be creative, express who you are. And the best way to do that is through social media right now. You wouldn't believe the connections that I've made just in August alone, because of the fact I just put myself out there, talk about what I'm passionate about, and the right people resonated with it. This took me years, and it took me so much pain and trauma to get to this point where I said, fuck what the world thinks, I'm just gonna do me. So if you can be a little bit smarter than me, heed my word, and just do your best to get to this point without having to go through all the pain and suffering I had to go through to get here, you will become successful and have a much better social circle a lot quicker than I did. If I could go back and tell myself one thing as a 20-year-old, now that I'm 25, this would definitely be one of those things. Just get good at different things, become interesting. You're probably kind of boring. No one really likes a boring person. You know, get new hobbies, start new things, do new stuff. Who cares? Make a fool of yourself. How many, I probably posted dozens of videos that people look at me like, this guy's a fucking moron. Fucking no, I don't care. I don't care. People probably think about this video. I don't care. And that's my superpower. And it can be yours too. Just, that's the best way, okay? Like, that is by far the best way to level up the people around you. And byproduct of that is leveling up yourself that much quicker.